Find yourself a comfortable position, seated or lying, and know that there's nothing you need to do other than relax during this next period of time. Close your eyes, allow your breath to be normal and calm. We'll begin by bringing our attention to our hands. Imagine you have a coin in each hand. Squeeze that coin tight. And then, as I count from 10 to 1, imagine gradually releasing those muscles so that when I get to 1, the coin gently falls to the ground. So squeeze that coin tight and gradually begin to release on 10, 9, 8, 7, gradually getting more and more relaxed in your hands. 5, 4, 3, the coin barely holding on, 1, and total relaxation of your hands. This has given you the feeling of what it is like to relax your muscles, what that process feels like. So now we're going to spend some time going through our whole body, releasing and relaxing our muscles in a similar way. We'll begin with our feet, so draw your attention down to your feet. Imagine those muscles relaxing, going completely limp, and just sinking into the floor. Deep, total relaxation. And then we'll move to our lower legs, our calves, our shin muscles. See if you can let those muscles relax in the same way that you did with your hands. If you're having trouble getting this sensation, it can be helpful to tense the muscles a little bit first, so you can squeeze those calf muscles and then let them relax. We move to the upper legs, letting those legs sink down and heavy. Now the whole legs, from the groin all the way down to the tips of your toes, heavy and sinking. Move your attention now to your butt, to your glutes, those muscles, that place where we sometimes get that nickname, tight ass. Draw your attention there. And let's try that again. Squeeze those muscles tight, just for a second to get that feeling, and then release. Let everything go. Any tension that you may be holding on to, you just see if you can breathe into it and let it go. Perhaps you can even draw your attention of your breath down into that area. So if there's somewhere where you feel like you're having a little tension, see if you can take that breath, direct it into that area, and then on your exhales, just let it all go. Moving our attention to our abdomen, our stomach muscles. Again, if you want, you can tense them. You don't have to, but if you want. And then the goal is to just let them release let those muscles be nice and heavy. You can even imagine the internal organs behind those muscles sinking down, down, down. Super heavy. Total relaxation. Moving up into our chest with our attention. Again, you can squeeze those muscles tight if you feel you need to. And then we relax and we let everything go. Calm, soothing breaths into the chest. If I have any tension there, may I please let it go. And then our back muscles, place where so many of us hold tension, particularly if you have a job that requires standing for a long time, or a job that requires sitting for a long time. We can tend to hold these muscles in a contracted state. So really important here, these muscles, our entire backs. See if you can draw your attention into those muscles, squeezing them for a moment if needed. And then really just let everything go, as if your body is just falling apart, it's so limp. Still maintaining attention on what we're doing, but you can imagine that feeling that you have just before you're about to go to sleep, when you just kind of let everything go and sink on in. Then we draw our attention down to our hands, where we started the exercise. Maybe with the hands we just kind of check in, see if they're still relaxed, before we move up to our arms. Muscles of our forearms, heavy and loose. They know that there's nothing they need to do, those muscles, other than just completely, utterly let go. Moving to our upper arms, we can squeeze our biceps and our triceps, and then let our whole arms go, sinking down, feeling heavy. And then our shoulders and our neck, another area where so many of us hold tension. So let's squeeze that tension even a little bit tighter by squeezing our shoulder muscles and our neck muscles. And then let them all go heavy. Is there any tension there? Maybe tension that's been there for years, that I can compassionately look at and say to it, thank you, but I don't need you anymore. Coming to your face. Just try squeezing all those face muscles nice and tight. And release. Everything sinking down deep. eyeballs sinking into the backs of their sockets. You can imagine trying to lift your eyelids, but they're so heavy that you just can't open your eyes. Deep, total relaxation. And then we come to that big muscle in our heads, our brains. See if you can take that muscle and let it sink down heavy into the floor, sinking down into the backs of our skulls. Heavy, super heavy. Let your consciousness expand to your entire body. See if you can become aware of the whole of your being, holding it in a gentle awareness, realizing that your entire body is totally relaxed. Now draw your attention to any thoughts that may be arising. See if you can just watch those thoughts like clouds. So a thought comes up and it just floats away. No need to think about that thought. No need to react to your thoughts. No need to try to stop your thoughts. But if something comes up, you just let it go. Perhaps if you like, you can even think about taking those thoughts that arise. You can put them in a balloon and then just release that balloon and let it go. So a thought arises, you put it in a balloon and let it float away. Another thought, another balloon, drifting until it disappears. And if you notice really carefully, if you pay deep attention, you might even notice that there's a space between those thoughts. So you let one thought go, and before the next one comes, there's a space. It might be tiny, but if you look, it's there. See if you can find that space. And see if you can allow that space to grow. Maybe, just maybe, that space between your thoughts increases. And if you can stay aware in that space, that's the space from which all good things come. If you can get to that space, you can exist in total awareness. So we'll spend a few more moments here, totally relaxed, letting our breath breathe itself, cultivating our gentle awareness of our thoughts, and seeing if we can be aware of those spaces between those thoughts. If you drift too far away, come back to that awareness. Even though we're totally relaxed, we can still hold a gentle awareness so that we see ourselves in a way that is crystal clear. We can see the truth of who we are. And so we'll begin to work our way out by first gently moving our fingers and toes, so begin to move your body in any way that feels intuitively right for you. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. And we've reached the end of our meditation. Hopefully we found some calm. Hopefully we're a little more relaxed and alert. Hopefully we'll be able to think a little more clearly as we go out and take on the rest of the day. Namaste, everybody.